Today's episode, Ford's new electric transit city van in China, Waymo's riding scale-up, a record run from the Mustang GTD, a Jeep Wagoneer S recall, and a forecasted surge in EV sales in Q1 2026. Welcome back to Auto News Daily. I'm Leah Morgan. Let's dive into today's headlines. Ford has launched an electric version of its transit city van in China, a move that puts the blue oval deeper into one of the world's most important commercial EV markets. The new vehicle is built to serve urban delivery and light commercial needs, reflecting a broader push by global manufacturers to tailor electric commercial vehicles to dense city environments where emissions rules and operating economics are most critical. For fleet operators and last-mile logistics companies, a locally produced electric transit option gives Ford a stronger offer in China's competitive market and underscores the strategic importance of commercial electrification for automakers beyond passenger cars. This launch also speaks to supply chain and manufacturing dynamics, since producing a city-focused electric van in China often means adapting to local regulations, charging infrastructure, and customer expectations. For Chinese customers, pricing, after-sales support, and local dealer networks will determine how quickly the vehicle gains traction. While for Ford, the model is a test case for expanding electric commercial vehicle programs globally. The broader industry will be watching how quickly orders convert to deliveries and whether this kind of vehicle helps drive a faster shift to electric fleets in urban centers. Across mobility services, Waymo reports that its rides per week have doubled as it scales operations toward 2026, a development that signals tangible progress in autonomous ride-hailing and commercial deployments. Doubling ride volume indicates not only increased consumer acceptance in its operating areas, but also that the company's systems and operational framework are maturing to handle higher utilization. For partners, investors, and cities evaluating autonomous mobility, higher ride counts are an important metric. They demonstrate operational resilience and provide more data to improve safety and efficiency. There are broader implications beyond the raw ride numbers. Increased utilization can change the economics of autonomous fleets, influence regulatory conversations about where robotaxis are allowed to operate, and spur more partnerships between AV developers and traditional mobility players. At the same time, scaling rides raises questions about how these services integrate with public transit, how they influence congestion patterns, and what business models will ultimately be sustainable when the technology reaches mass market deployment. Shifting gears to performance cars, the Ford Mustang GTD has set new performance benchmarks, breaking records that reflect the capability of modern high-performance, aerodynamically optimized production cars. The GTD's achievement reinforces Ford's performance credentials and highlights how manufacturers continue to push engineering boundaries even as the industry electrifies and adopts new powertrain technologies. For enthusiasts and the performance halo around brands, record runs like this create excitement and elevate the profile of model families in showrooms. From a product strategy standpoint, records and motorsport-derived technologies often filter down into marketing narratives and, occasionally, production improvements for road cars. They help automakers justify investment in high-performance programs, sustain brand loyalty, and attract attention that can translate into sales of more mainstream models. Observers will be interested to see how Ford leverages this achievement in its broader product messaging and whether similar track-focused variants will become a recurring element in its lineup. In contrast to headlines about innovation and performance, Jeep is issuing a recall for the Wagoneer S, a reminder that safety and compliance remain constant priorities in the industry. Recalls, regardless of size, have immediate implications for affected owners who may face inconvenience and uncertainty, and they can prompt scrutiny over quality control, supplier oversight, and how quickly automakers move to resolve issues. For Jeep and its parent company, the response to the recall, speed of notification, clarity of repair procedures, and management of customer communications will shape public perception. Recalls also carry operational and financial ramifications. They can increase warranty costs, affect inventory and production planning, and require coordination with dealerships and regulators. The Wagoneer S recall serves as a prompt for manufacturers to double down on systems that detect defects early and for consumers to stay informed about official communications regarding remedies and timelines. At the industry level, recurring or high-profile recalls can accelerate conversations about manufacturing standards and the need for robust software and hardware validation, especially as vehicles grow more complex. If you found this episode useful, please like and subscribe. It helps us keep bringing the news to you every day. Finally, looking at the market as a whole, industry observers are expecting a surge in electric vehicle sales in the first quarter of 2026. This forecast signals a pivotal moment for automakers, suppliers, dealers, and charging infrastructure providers as demand dynamics shift and production plans ramp up to meet anticipated interest. A strong Q1 for EVs could accelerate investment in battery manufacturing, influence model lineup decisions, and prompt a reassessment of sales strategies aimed at converting interest into purchases. The potential surge also raises practical questions for the supply chain and aftermarket ecosystem. Can battery suppliers, semiconductor manufacturers, and logistics partners scale quickly enough without creating bottlenecks, and will charging networks keep pace in key regions? For policymakers, a jump in EV adoption affects grid planning and incentive programs, while for consumers it may mean more choices, competitive pricing, and greater emphasis on total cost of ownership. As we move into 2026, the industry will be watching sales data closely, using early quarter trends to adjust production, promotions, and long-term strategy. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow with more updates from the automotive world.